handles it momentarily. Drew Williamson way outside. Kyle Brown, and gets it out to Williamson, and he is lightning from that distance. Head coach at Old Collins High School. Here is Andrew Huff. Huff has it poked away by Williamson, and now they get it back into the hands of Williamson, who Moore has it. And Moore pass that was tapped and into the hands of Chapmanville and Williamson. Williamson to 19. Ball has been fought for him. Out of Williamson. Out. Williamson from deep. Count it through Williamson. Save. Marshall plays at 1:30. West Virginia round 4. So 1 of 2 free throws for Buffano. It's a 20-point game, and Drew Williamson.
Somebody's got to account for Williamson. He's running loose. You're on man-to-man. Nobody's switching off the off-the-ball screen. There's another one.
Straight on 3, and he hits it as he goes to the ground. Williamson has 3 threes this quarter and 16 for the game. Boy, when you're hot, you're hot. And right now, Drew Williamson throwing it in from everywhere at Danny Garbage Gymnasium. Sometimes in the game, it's close. You feel safe. You feel like you're in the game. And then Chapmanville hits you with a big run. Williamson again! Another deep 3 from the top of the key. He's unconscious here in the first half.
Swatted that one and sent it way back.
7-6 Nitro. Williamson looks to change it and does.
You know he's going to want to get Collins and Obina in the game. And now I think they're going to look for Drew Williamson to take this shot.
So he goes up and under layup. Count it, and the foul. Wow. Sideline looks for a screen, gets one. He'll pull up for 3, and now Drew Williamson is beating the Logan Wildcats all by himself. Gets all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup up and good. We got here at 5 o'clock, and there's already a line well outside the door. We are jam-packed in here right now, folks. Got Williamson takes it 3 from the right wing, and Williamson. And Chapmanville will reset. Williamson left alone, straight on 3. Count it. His third.
Moving forward this quarter, and they struggled from the field early in the first half.
Nice spin move by Drew as he gets to the baseline. Right side over to Williamson. Williamson 1 basket away from breaking Mackenzie Martin's school record for points in a career at over 1,600. Could it be here for 3? Yes! And Drew Williamson, the new leader in Chapmanville basketball scoring history as he joins his brother at Logan, Paul Herbert Williamson, as leading both schools in scoring throughout their history.
The show has hit 2 big shots to answer Chapmanville's big lead here so far.
Ryan to go for 2 and he hits again. Baseline up and under, and Drew Williamson able to connect as he's had a nice start here. He's already into double figures, but then he's founded by Devin Collins. Collins up ahead, Smith on the left wing, back out to Collins. Williamson wide open, calling for the ball now. He'll take a 3 from the right wing, and Williamson connects. He could be on pace for a memorable night here.
Great job of showing patience, waiting, and actually killing the commitment and going up against the and a big man on the side catch off the glass.
Bowers. Here is Williamson stepping in front of the pass that was intended for Bowen. Williamson down the floor. Williamson to the hoop man. Williamson with the left hand will score it. 22. He just whittled away Chapmanville. Williamson weaves around in traffic and lays it up and in.
Fighting with Obina, tough shot, no good by Damas. And now here comes Chapmanville back out of there with a 10-point lead. Williamson all the way to the rack, and he'll finish. He's got 18 points. It's a 12-point lead now for the Tigers. Now underneath, back the other way. Obina blocked as he swats it away from Damas. Here comes Chapmanville again in transition. Obina.
To Williamson. Williamson, nice pass over to Dylan Smith. Got it.
When they want to force you to shoot, and they get themselves in trouble.
Drew Williamson from the outside knocks down the three-point. Blake Bowers. And Drew Williamson got his hands in front of the pass. And here is the pass from Smith to Drew Williamson. 14-8. And then Drew Williamson answers.
You get Logan and Chapmanville, so bunch of matchups and huge matchups this week on video production.
What it has done is it forced the tempo of this game into their comfort zone.
Nice back cut by Williamson. Boy, did he leave Hayes.
His range is pretty much unlimited, or at least that's how Drew Williamson feels.
As soon as I cross that court, I feel good. I feel like I could let it go and go in.
Williamson didn't luck into becoming a sniper. Hours in the gym helped him get there, developing that muscle memory. And now he's got the green light to shoot it whenever, wherever.
A lot of people would think his shots sometimes are too deep, but he can make them, and he makes them every day. So we sort of let him shoot those shots.
After you make about 2 in a row, and then that third one you let it go and it goes in, after that you just know. Like he can shoot from anywhere, just unconscious.
Williamson is playing with something to prove this year. Chapmanville led Fairmont Senior by double digits in the second half of last year's AA championship game, but the Polar Bears rallied to win the title. That's no doubt provided Williamson and his teammates some added motivation.
Every single day. Every day I think about it. I even wrote an essay about it the other day in class. I had to write about a day you'll never forget, and that was the day. I mean, I remind all the guys about it too, especially at practice. Whenever we're like usually going through the motions or we need a kickstart or something, I'll let them know that we had that 10-point lead on Fairmont when we blew up.
The West Virginia Coal Association player of the game is Drew Williamson. The 6'4" senior guard had a very memorable game here. 28 points and 7 rebounds. He had that beautiful outside shot, that beautiful jumper, stopping and popping. That was a shot from the first half. Also, he penetrated, used his body. Got the shot there with the left hand. The step back shot there by Williamson. And then that was right near the end. That was a big bucket. Radicilli Killen saw Williamson breaking to the basket, and he got a quick 2 there. He finished up with 28 points and also had a great tournament. Had 53 points going into the championship game. So an outstanding effort by the young man from Chapmanville. So Fred Persinger, this was a game that, again, in the Metro News Power Index, it was 1 versus 2. A great ball game, but Chapmanville just had a little bit more on this day in Charleston.
They did, to win by 9 points. Give them credit. And I thought what Brad Napier said, it was the depth of his ball club that won this game.
Yeah, and don't forget about Philip Mullins, who you mentioned, came in, young kid, made 6 of 9 free throws. That was a big difference late in this ball game. So, a rematch from last year, but this time it's the Chapmanville Tigers on top, 69-60 as they win the AA championship.